Guruji talks about 5 virtues, 5 characteristics in life. Sat, Santokh, Daya, Dharam, Sach. Sat in this context means charity. Santokh means contentment. Daya means compassion. Dharam means this divine way of living, this very natural, easy way of living. And Sach means absolute, permanent truth. So Guruji says that there's an alternative. There's a story of Guru Nanak Dev Ji when he was a young lad, and within his own family, within his spiritual tradition that his family was in, there's a tradition where young men, when they come of age, they have to go through this ceremony where they sort of get initiated into their dharam. And Guru Nanak Dev Ji was said, yep, we have like a dastar bandi for young boys, like you're going to tie your turban. It's something a bit similar. Guru Nanak Dev Ji is invited to attend this ceremony. There's a priest, and I would imagine that the parents would have invited all their mamme, chache, tae, all along, all the uncles and aunts said, this is happening to us. Guru Nanak Dev Ji is no ordinary child. Guru Nanak Dev Ji is very wise. So Guruji asks this question. Says it straight to the priest. He said, can you tell me something about this string that you're going to put on me? And the priest says, yeah, I think it's what we do. It's our religious tradition. You're a Hindu. That's what you do. It makes you connected to your religion. It's part of God. It makes you a godly person. It makes you religious. And he thinks that should be enough to answer the young boy's questions. Guru Nanak Dev Ji is not happy with this. What do you mean? If I wear this string, I become a religious person? I become a better person? What do you mean? And why is it that there are a lot of grown-ups that I see wearing this string and they're still corrupt? Why are they doing it? What's happening? Does the string work? Does it not work? So Guruji asks another question. He says, what happens if the string breaks? This magic string. What happens if it breaks? The priest says, we go to the market, we buy another one. Guru Nanak's not satisfied with this answer. He says, when I die, if this is my connection with God, what happens to the string then? Does it go with me? Do I have to show God, look, I got the string, so you got to let me in? And the priest says, no, when you die, we cremate the body and the string burns with it. Now, Guru Nanak Dev Ji knows there's nothing in this string. Well, Guruji knew anyway. So there's a verse that Guruji has written about this. He says, make compassion, daya, the cotton. He says, make contentment, santokh, the thread. Make self-restraint, the knot. And make truth, the twist. This is the sacred thread of life. Compassion, contentment, self-restraint, truth. This is the string of life. He says, if you have that kind of a string, then go ahead and give it to me. Put that string on me. This string will not break. It cannot be stained by dirt, and it will not get burnt in fire, and it will not get lost. This string of contentment, compassion, self-restraint, keeping yourself in control, truthfulness. Blessed are those beings, says Nanak, who wear such a thread around their neck. So there's an alternative way of being. And Guru has called these the 5 virtues. And what we notice is that these 5 virtues are also related to the Panch Jor. The first one is Sat. giving. From desire, from a sense of always wanting, you change your attitude to one of always giving. Charity, always giving. In every opportunity you give rather than take. So calm desire moves into charity, into giving, into givingness. Krodh, which is anger and frustration, moves into contentment. Santokh, the next one. So from a sense of being agitated all the time, you get a sense of calmness, Santokh. Guruji says each one of these can be transformed. From greed and self-interest, Lobh, you move towards Daya, compassion for others. Lobh means I want it before you. Daya means it's all yours, take it. Compassion. Transform greed into compassion. Moh is attachment. It's a lifestyle of ownership. Moh moves into Dharam, where we spend our whole life just pretty much wanting things, holding things, grabbing onto things. We now move into Dharam. Dharam is this detached way of living life. Non-attachment, non-ownership. From Hankar, which is my false identity, I move towards Sach, my permanent true identity. From my temporary body, from my temporary mind, from my temporary life, I move into my permanent self. Guruji says, transform your 5 virtues into 5 guna. My avguna into guna. Panj guna. So each one of these need to be transformed. And these are the qualities of the meditators, of the Bhagats. And this way of living is what Guru Nanak Dev Ji calls the priceless qualities, Amul Guna. These are the priceless qualities that you take on in your life when you have gone through the process of the 4 stages of spiritual development, listening to the Guru, accepting the Guru's message, turning that from wisdom into an internal search, internal meditation, and that final transformation. The people who have gone through those now have these 5 virtues and these infinite virtues, which Guruji calls Amul Guna. And that is the beginning of this verse. So we'll continue that next week. Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh.